What I always tell people, you have to know who you are. A lot of men get married. A lot of women get married not knowing who they are. So a man is still marry this woman. Like sometimes when you see these videos and the side bitch come to the wedding, you know, and fucks up the wedding because that man still was tiptoeing, fucking with this other woman. That means you don't know who you are. You really want to fuck with everybody, but you like this girl so much that you just made her happy without saying, no, baby, I ain't marrying you.
That goes both ways, even with women?
Yeah. Say it again?
That goes both ways, even with women?
Yeah, it goes both. Everything goes both ways. So when you know who you are, it makes a big difference in the relationship.
I agree.
You got to know who you are. If you know you ain't shit, nigga, keep that to yourself. If you know you really ain't shit, don't bring nobody else in that world.
Right.
Nigga, you know you ain't shit. Like, why would, but people do it.
Yeah,
they know they ain't shit.
Whatever.
And they still
It's selfish.
bring that bullshit into a motherfucker's life.
Bullshit over here.
And it's a domino effect with the women. And once a woman's mind is toxic with the bullshit, she's never saying. So here's the hypocritical man to do. He'll cheat on the girl. Even, this is before they get married. He'll cheat on her. He get caught. Baby, I never really fuck with it. I love you. I love you.
I just did it because you.
No. Let me finish the story. I love you. I love you. And then marry the person you cheated on for that person to suffer for the rest of their fucking life. That's
Meaning the man that he cheated
pain
on the woman and still married her knowing that he wasn't fully satisfied with her.
Knowing that for the rest of her life, or vice versa, you're going to be in pain every time that person walk out the door.
So people don't truly forgive.
Think so? So you never. So that means that you never got over the cheating.
No one never could. You
so
pretend.
Nobody can forgive. So no matter what, we're human.
You pretend that you forgive. But you see, a woman would cheat, a nigga cheat, he want the girl to forgive him. But you let a nigga who love his woman find out that his girl sucked the nigga balls.
That went too far, OG.
No, let me finish.
She could just have had sex.
Yeah, no. I'm going because when you're having sex, dick is getting sucked. I'm just sorry. You know, I hate when men say, everything. You having sex, you having a ball. So here's what niggas do. Niggas will find out the girl fuck, and first thing he say, "Did you suck his fucking dick?" They don't care about nothing else. Did you suck it? And then the girl's like, "No, I didn't suck it." So a nigga, he'll hound. They'll stay together. But he'll hound her for 20 years. And then one day, watch the story. Now, watch this now. Watch this. Now it's 20 years later, 40 years later. And out of nowhere, they think they real. She think he real comfortable. He love me. He ain't going nowhere. And she say, "Listen, babe, did you suck Akbar dick back in 2008?
Is he gonna bring it up?
And then she gonna be like, you know, baby, yes I did. Bitch, I knew you was a hoe. I fucking knew you was a fucking hoe, bitch. I'm gonna tell the kids. You know what I'm saying? That's I'm gonna tell the fucking kids you ain't shit. They was in love for 20 years. But she gave in and told that nigga she sucked Akbar's dick.
A wise man just told. Damn.
Women keep your secrets.
Myself, but I'm just so transparent, and I like to live like that way. You know, I'm not saying I haven't done my dirt in my life, right? But that's why you just take that shit to your grave.
And I'm gonna tell you a story. I tell people this.
That was the story 20 years ago. Yeah. That better be the story 25 years from now.
Let me tell you what I do with Bill Cosby. 50. I talk about Bill Cosby. I said, you know, people threw Bill Cosby under the bus. And I said, but Bill Cosby did nothing wrong. I said, Bill Cosby just lived too long. I said, you don't think them white women had a good motherfucking time with Bill back in the 70s, sucking his dick, having cocaine, eating Jell-O pudding? Them bitches had a good time. But here's what the media has done.
Spun it.
The media made us think Bill didn't fuck no black women. You don't think Bill fucked any of your grandparents in the 70s? I said, go home tonight and call your grandmother.
Like black women.
No. Say, go home and call your grandmother and say, Grandma, did you fuck Bill Cosby back in 1973? And your grandmother gonna be like, well, who you been talking to, baby? That's like those black women know how to take their wholeness to their grave.
Absolutely.
See, a black woman, you don't think a black grandmother was looking at the news and said, I can use a check. The white bitches get a check. I can use a fucking check. But I got these grandbabies. I'm not gonna fucking embarrass them and be on the fucking news. And James will whoop my fucking ass if he found out I sucked Bill Cosby's fucking dick in motherfucking 19 saying, no, sir, I'm not going to do that to my fucking
together.
And black women will take their wholeness to the grave. And that's why I was saying my stand-up too. Maury been putting hoes on check since the beginning, but nobody never gives Maury his credit. Maury, because you know they get me have a paternity test now when women are born. It's not going to be that shit before you're going to find out who the father is right there. And they pass it in 2024.
You need
to. What I say is Maury been putting women on hoes because the guy really want to be the father. Look like a guy like him. Right? The guy who wants to be the father on Maury. Like, want to be very sincere, want to fall in love. I want to be the father. And the woman got this serious fucking face. Like, she don't know who the daddy is. She's standing there looking in the camera. I really don't know who the fuck the father is. And they come back and say, you're not the dad. Right? But he starts crying. Now, the camera goes back to where the girl was sitting. This bitch took off. You can't find her. But I always tell people, but you never give credit to the cameraman. Do you see how fast the cameraman chased that bitch the fuck down? Like, and with the camera on. And I want to know, where the fuck did they get that cord from?
Right.
That's a long fucking cord.
They wasn't wireless then.
No, listen, it ain't wireless. It's a long cord. When I go to Home Depot, I say, I want the same fucking cord they have on the Maury show. That's a long fucking cord. It's just funny as hell, yo.
Never run out.
Never run out.
When are you doing the show in New York? Because we definitely
April
have to 3rd
and 4th, I'll be in Harlem.
So we make sure we get some VIP.
Oh yeah, I definitely got you. So this week, I don't know how soon this is going up. We're gonna be in New Haven, Connecticut.
I'm from Connecticut.
Oh yeah, I'm in New Haven, Connecticut tomorrow. I'm at Terminal 110, and then Friday and Saturday I'm in Greensboro, North Carolina. At
I love the
comedy zone. Yeah, I like everybody give me a check.
They got a different energy in the Carolinas.
I like everybody give me a check. You feel me? I go to the moon. Right. And to be doing this 37 years,
God bless.
38 years, matter of fact, is a blessing. I've managed myself. I put a lot of people on, and I'm just truly.
So when you get off here, you know, the ladies gonna be in my DM. They gonna be like, "Yo, did he smell good? Did he look good? What was the skin look like? Are you single?" Before I answer those questions,
yes, I'm single.
To ask the same thing. Y'all been driving me crazy all night with this. Cause I mean, like, I can't even say nothing because y'all just reading my mind. So just go ahead and talk.
I'm single, hon. I'm single.
My mama is fine as hell. Her mother is
yeah, but I wouldn't want to date your mother because I'll be thinking about fucking you too.
You know
and I
what?
think that's wrong.
I'm gonna get my ass.
I'm just being honest. I couldn't date your mother and then like I'm gonna take your daughter. We're gonna go to the movie.
She
like
bad as hell.
Yeah,
I've been known as a great matchmaker. Yes. Like, you know, some people will say I'm Cupid. You know, because I could read a person and kind of know.
I think you're amazing. I'm gonna put you on my podcast too,
yes,
honey.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, I think that you have.
But I want to bring some women around that I think would be of great quality for you.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I don't want to meet nobody.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
And let me explain to you why.
Okay.
Go ahead, pitching.
I don't want no ad. I've been through so much shit.
You scared?
My mom gonna put you through more anyway. So you right.
When you get to be 62,
right,
and successful, you don't want no problems.
Right.
Man.
Okay.
What life has taught me is other people who have brought pain into my life.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Right.
And let's look at peace of mind as a throne. And I've actually handed out in my lifetime. Then you fight the rest of your life to get it back.
Right.
It's called peace of mind.
Right.
And once you get peace of mind,
can I
want to keep it?
It's the greatest fucking thing you can
literally just said this on the show. I said, why can't we just choose ourselves? This man is telling us right here, it's okay. Like I am not in a relationship. I am happy with myself.
Yes, you gotta love yourself.
That should not be a problem the way people make it seem like if you're a failure if you don't find love.
Right, yeah, and it's not.
Like, fuck that bitch, fuck that man.
Right.
Y'all stressing me out.
Yeah.
Right, but if the right one just slides in.
That's
no.
cool.
Yeah.
But don't make it a problem for people to be alone and say that we're failure.
No, absolutely not.
And here's the thing, you guys are both right. But it depends again where you are in your life. Right. I meet beautiful, nice women. Would I want to get married? Nope. Do I want you to live with me?
No.
Nope. Would I come visit you? Yeah.
That's great.
I'm on 3 weeks.
I'm on this. Yeah, I'm on this planet. You got to know your purpose.
Are you giving them a draw?
No. I'm explaining something to you. Okay. Most people, I get so deep that most people don't know their purpose on this planet. And I want everybody who's sitting with me and looking at this, what is your purpose? That's a serious question. And then you have to say to yourself, what did you contribute to the world? What have you contributed? Did you contribute pain? Did you contribute love? Did you help change somebody's life?
When you know, God rest, whenever that happens, and people stand at the podium and they talk about you, what do you think is going to be the most common thing that people are going to say?
That was the flyest ass nigga on the planet. Guarantee it, because like I said, I moved such a certain way.
I think I want to know that from everybody. Like, when that moment happens, what do you think is going to be?
One, I'm not going to even have that. I don't even want a memorial service. I don't want none of that. Matter of fact, I'm making plans now to get cremated.
Yep.
Because I don't want a memorial service. I don't need everybody talking, because I've been through so many funerals in my lifetime. It's time consuming. And the thing I want people to understand in this world, out of jewelry, out of how much money you get, the most precious commodity is your time. And I want people to live. I want you to look at the sky one day or say T to the motherfucking K. Keep it moving and live this motherfucker. And says, oh, that's why my daughter always say, why you don't sleep long day? I can go to bed at 10, I'm up at 2, but it feels like I slept all day. And I tell people that I just love life so much that I don't want to miss nothing. I'm getting all my minutes out of life.
I feel like I'm the same way.
All my minutes out of life.
I'm the same.
Okay, so you've given us so much advice and you've hit a lot of very important points. So, you know, we're all on this couch and we want to have longevity in the industries that we're in. So what kind of advice would you give us in order to be successful on our journey?
2, 1, you're doing the right thing. You got the right look. You got the right personality. But then what else do you have to contribute to entertainment? And tell you why. Stand-up comedians, you would think that we all will be actors, right? But we work once in a while as in the film. That's why we praise Kevin Hart so much, because he's on the commercials, he's in the movies. But most comedians are not working, but we're working in stand-up. And most of us are multi-billionaires, right? From stand-up comedy. If this is the only thing you have, how are you going to make the paper, right? So you got to have something else within your field, meaning it doesn't have to always be entertainment, but you got to have something, because what I teach people is I want you to be a winner in life. This right here is just a stepping stone, and it's all in your head. Never think that you're a star. It's mental. Nobody gives a fuck. You know, people take this celebrity thing too far, but nobody cares. What's important to you, and remember I'm telling you this, is your health, being humble, and how you treat people. Do you treat people nice? Now, do you have the ability at the same time to put people on before you make it? See, because when I took DL, Mike Epps, Godfrey, Sandra Bullock, all them blew up before me.
You got to be okay with it.
And you got to be okay with it. But what I had going for me, I was already successful before they blew up. Everybody knew how I was getting money way before they made it. So all of our journeys, each one of you guys is going to go down a different path. Your choices are so important. Try not to have too many enemies, because you never know who's going to make it. The person that you thought ain't shit, the person who was watering or wiping your glasses, can turn out to be that motherfucking man or woman. So you got to treat everybody amazing. And if you do that, you can win at life. And the universe has a way of repaying you. Even if you put somebody on, don't think that they owe you, because your blessings don't come back from the person that you put on. Your blessings come back from other things in your life. And that's what life has taught me. And you also have to be knowledgeable. Like what you guys doing here, no disrespect to Alan, you want to get your own shit. Because the goal here is to be your own boss. The goal here is to make your own decisions. And that's what life should be about. Life should be about all three of you one day, if this is what your dream is, you have the same type of setup. Now, one of y'all might blow up to be bigger than Alan. That's how life is. 3 of y'all in here, one might be bigger than the other person. This is life. Is it fair? One of y'all might think, I'm more, how did that person make it? I'm more talented than that person. But it ain't always about talent.
Talked about earlier.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's not always about talent. It's about just really being at the right place at the right time.
I've been hearing a lot about love.
And that's the way, and that's how life is. And I always say to people, no matter how much talent you have, you still gotta have a little luck.